Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play an accompaniment version of Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. So this has been requested many times. There's no piano in the track, it's primarily a guitar and those famous harmonies. It's just 5 verses and that's the song. The first verse is played a bit differently to the rest of them. So I'll attempt to sing each section. Please bear in mind it's just slightly too low for my range, but I'll do my best. So it's the same series of chords pretty much throughout every single verse. I teach both hands at the same time, so this is blue and this is orange. Here is middle C as a reference if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. This is in the key of E flat minor. So on the screen now are all the notes of the scale of E flat minor. There's E flat natural minor. So the C is a C flat. So that's the only thing that might be slightly confusing. So it starts off, we're just going to start off in the right hand. So it goes, this is fairly accurate, mostly accurate to what's in the track. So we've got E flat, B flat, F, B flat, and you do that again. And I'm using the pedal, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Hello darkness my old, so it's come straight in, friend. So here I listened to it and I think he's just playing D flats in different octaves. So we've got this D flat, 2 octaves higher, D flat, middle D flat, higher D flat. So the pattern is usually low, high, middle, high, low, high, middle, high. So that's the pattern. Same with this one. Low, high, middle, high, low, high, middle, high. Same with this one. Low, high, middle, high. So far we have hello darkness my old friend, I've come to talk with you again. So now I'm going to play these 2 E flats together and it's E flat minor, so it's E flat, B flat, G flat, B flat. Because a vision softly creeping. So there it goes to C flat major. So if you want to, you can call it B major, but obviously B major is B, D sharp and F sharp, so it just doesn't match the notes of the scale. But if you call it B major, if it makes it more simple for you, which is, so first inversion says B or C flat in the right hand, that's E flat or D sharp, G flat or F sharp, and C flat or B. Either. I'll keep calling it C flat to be proper. So we've got first inversion, you do that once, and then into G flat major. So second inversion, so just gonna hold the D flat, play the G flat and D flat together, and then we have B flat, G flat, B flat, so the low, high, middle, high. So just do what we've done so far from the beginning. Keep adding a bit on at the end. Make sure you're making notes, jotting notes down with a pen and paper as well. Hello darkness my old friend, I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly sleeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And so it does that C flat to G flat twice. If you're unsure about when the chords come in, I have left the full chords and lyrics down below as well. So the next bit, we stay on the C flat major after the and the vision that was planted in my brain, back to G flat major. Okay, so here, after you've gone, still remains, and then the left hand's gonna do this G flat, F, E flat, and then walks back up again. E flat, F, G flat. So we've got still remains. Play it with the E flat minor when you hit the E flat, and walk back up. Within the sound. So now we have D flat major. So it's D flat in the left hand, and D flat, F, A flat in that same pattern. In the sound of silence. Back to that E flat sus2 chord. So I'll just do all that again. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. So for the next verse we can start to amp it up. So I'm going to be playing octaves of the bass notes in my left hand, and we've got this like ascending part. So in restless dreams I walked alone, and I'm going to play it based around a D flat major chord. So A flat and D flat, and then add E flat, change the E flat to an F, play the F again, play G flat, and then add the A flat, and you can play the F in there if you want to. So I'll just do that again. Like that. So, in restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone. So the next one, we move that up to E flat minor. So you can play the E flats. You can play the fifth in there if you want to with the B flat, if you want to make it sound extra beefy. Then we've got B flat and E flat. Add the F. Change the F to a G flat. Then play the G flat again. A flat. B flat. So that same pattern. And this is how we're going to play the rest of the verses. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, and the halo of a street lamp. So the next bit, so we've got the neath the halo of a, so we've got the C flat slash B major chord. So I'm just playing it in root position this time, into G flat, how we played it before. So when we get to the G flat, it's kind of alternating between the G flat and the F, so it's kind of going. So you can add that in if you want to, it sounds quite nice. So from the up, G flat major, and touch the D flat major of E flat. So in terms of making it sound more full, so if I just play all that from the beginning, I'm just trying to talk through what I'm doing. So we've got the, I'm just trying to keep the beat, so. Repeating my thumb note before we go into the next chord. E-flat minor chord at the end instead of an E-flat sus chord, you can. In the naked light I saw a thousand people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. Verse. You said, "Oh, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. And my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silent raindrops fell. For that little bit at the end, the time is a bit different. So from my words like silent raindrops fell, and then we've got the walk down and echoed in the. So you hold that G flat major for a bit longer and echoed in the wells of silence. So remember, look at the chords and lyrics to see where the chords are lined up with which lyric, and that should help. Oops. Last verse. And the people bowed and prayed to the young God they made. And the sign flashed on its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and diamond halls, and whispered in the sounds of silence. So at the end there, I held that D flat major chord. You can break it up if you want to. And then of silence. So it ends how it starts. I did the E flat in there. 2, 3. And then I split these notes. So E flat, B flat, E flat, F, B flat. It's like a downward slow strum on the guitar. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sounds of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, near the hell of a street lamp. Turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs their voices never shared, and on undead stirred the sounds of silence. Fools said, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words like silence, raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bottom prayed to the neon god they made. And as time flashed out its warning, in the words that it was forming, in the songs and the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and that it's useful. If you would like to leave a piano tutorial request, you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. You do need to be subscribed. All requests are noted and considered, so I look forward to seeing you over there.